What's up, everybody? It is the Books and Beck Show. Welcome to the madness where we talk all wrestling all the time about whatever the hell we want to. I am Bex. You may have seen me on this channel before, perhaps. I don't know, maybe. And this is Books, the amazing Books. I got to do it the other way. There she is. There she is. Say hello, Books.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the chaotic show. Life? Both?
Both.
Both.
Yeah, it's like a snippet. This is what like we'd be doing anyway. It's just now it's been like snipped and put
Mhm.
on camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
So just be ready.
hmm Strap in, everybody, or strap on, depending on your preferences.
Especially if you're Tony Storm, you might like a
It's,
strap on. But
I know my brain totally went to her. Like if she's just there, she'd rather strap on. So
yeah.
all the
Oh,
comfort for you,
100%. You
our
definitely know there's
timeless.
some kinky stuff happening with her and Juice.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I wonder if like she had a bit of like ooh, stranger when he like, did the thing that we're gonna discuss a little later. She's like,
Yeah, we're gonna discuss that in a little bit.
ooh, he's like a
You know
different
they played a
man.
game.
Ooh.
You know they had some fun with that.
And I'm happy for them. That's a bit weird, but I am. I'm happy.
Me too.
But before
You,
we get into that, we have something very, very, very important to share with you all. And I'm going to give it over
I
to
do.
Books.
Now, just as an FYI for everyone listening, I am a head member of the Church of Kenny Omega.
Hmm. Card
And
carrying and
we have
everything.
something very important to say to Tony Khan and AEW.
Hmm.
So, this is my letter to AEW. Dear AEW, as one of the Church of Kenny Omega, we kindly ask you to remember our sanity when planning Kenny spots. We have just started to recover from the Okada jam stretcher situation that left a lot of our members scarred and traumatized. And now, once again, you write off the god of pro wrestling with a stretcher? Listen, we understand our god needs time to recover from the pain and prepare for big matches and do whatever it is Kenny Omega does when he is not in a ring. But for the sake of our wonderful cult, I mean church, can you please find new ways to write him off? We have long accepted our time with Kenny is limited, and we are cherishing every moment. But stop scaring us. Sure, he could be just leveling up and coming back stronger, but can you do it in another way so we're not traumatized? Anyway, as a church cult, we're going to go back to manifesting Kenny and Hangman winning the tag team belts and having another beautiful round of the Bucks and Kenny and Hangman. So, with love to our sicko leader, Tony Khan, love the Church of Kenny Omega.
Beautifully said. Beautifully said. Thank you.
I'm not
Thank you.
traumatized. I'm not traumatized. All right.
You're not.
You're welcome. I'm very traumatized. So
We are. It's for real talk here. We are all very traumatized. And especially our leader. How many times must she have to see our dear Kenny Omega be stretchered out of the arena? Come on, people.
it twice already this year. That's why
Too many. Too many.
too
And
many. It's one too
before,
many.
it's one too many. And even before all this stretcher shenanigans started, he was getting like, he was getting screwdrivers to the head. Goodness gracious.
My delicate Kenny's loving soul cannot handle it anymore. So I'm really hoping my lover listens to me. So my husband
I
is
mean,
protected.
You better come on. It's only right. After everything you have done.
I know, for both of them, and they're torturing me. Rude. At least the
It's
boss
so rude.
acknowledge my existence.
Right? At least they're trying.
Yeah, they're trying. Tony's just trying to torture me.
He is. And I have also noticed he has been silent. So he's also trying to avoid you right now as well, which I think is rather rude. You know, comes back from England, a different man. What is that about? I think it's just pure rude, really.
It is it just all of it's rude. All
All
right.
of it's
So
rude.
Tony, if
All
you're
of it's rude.
listening, that was rude. I have a
Just
TikTok for
stating.
tomorrow now.
Yay! We are hoping because what we've got, it's like All Out is like coming out real soon. It's like 2 weeks. Yeah,
Yeah, but
ish.
Frightful has reported today
Yeah.
Kenny has scheduled time off and is not going to be at All Out.
But it's in Canada. I totally thought he would
I
be. Wait,
know.
it is
And
in Canada, right? This is
I'm
not a
hoping
different
it's
Toronto.
yeah, no, it is. No, it's
Oh, thank
Canada.
fuck.
Yeah. Um, I'm
It'd be
really hoping this
beautiful.
is just a work and Kenny
Oh
shows up.
yeah, to put us off the scent.
Hmm.
I hope so. Surprise Ken. You know what? You know what's better than a Kenny Kenny? It's a surprise Kenny. I love a surprise Kenny. Who doesn't?
Yeah. Oh, I don't, but I'm gonna go with this is gonna be a surprise, so my sanity is intact. And let me live in my
Yeah.
delusional world. Okay, Kenny Omega's showing up. I don't care if he has
Oh
scheduled time
yeah.
off. It's not scheduled time
Oh.
with me, so
Yeah, this is just, like a little ruse. Yeah, you've just planned a little ruse together. You're gonna go have a little holiday
mhm,
while you're at it, just to recoup after this, especially for you. Like we all know that Kenny's
yeah,
been through the lot, but I mean, under
I need
all
it.
circumstances, you have definitely been
My
through
my
more.
sanity is.
Your sanity. I know. You need to go to a retreat. Perhaps maybe have some
I
fresh
do.
air, some sun. Because you're going into like
Hmm.
autumn over there, aren't you? So it's starting to get a little
Yeah.
cold. You don't really want to start your autumn already stressed from all this man drama. Good grief. Men. And they say that women are dramatic.
Seriously,
Seriously.
they've never been around a wrestler.
I know, right? Yes, I love that. But it's just like I think like the theater kid in in them, like in
Hmm.
all of them. They've got to have like even the most like burly wrestler who like doesn't think about it like that way, Even they've got
Yeah.
a little like unspoken theater kid in them if they're
Oh,
like in wrestling. It's just
100%.
part of it because you got to put on the show.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
wrestling is
And every
just
theater
theater
kid is a
with
bit dramatic.
moves.
Yeah. That's all it
I was trying to
is.
think of a better word.
The blood is 80% real in wrestling. The props in AEW are I'd say probably like 95% real at the rate they're going.
Hmm.
How about this freaking dynamite? And oh my goodness, how many? We got to start doing a poll. We got to go look back on see how many dynamites in general have featured crimes and how many dynamites recently have opened up with crimes. And this one especially opened up with crimes and ended on crimes.
I'm actually gonna start every Friday. Well, Tuesday and Friday. I'm gonna start a poll or just
Oh,
a little
nice,
bet thing
nice,
going into how
good.
many minutes into AEW programming do we get crimes?
Yes, yes, I like that idea. That's a good idea. Do that. Yeah. How long are we going to go until there are crimes?
Uh, Yesterday was like 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, yeah. It pretty much started with crimes. Okay, kid
Yeah.
with a double D. He's like legit starting to like scare me, and I like it. It's cool because I love a freaky wrestler, but he's like going, like crazy unhinged. Hey, like
Hmm.
whoo, and I'm loving it. I'm
Yeah.
absolutely loving it. It's doing so well. It's bouncing off of Darby awesomely. It really is.
Hmm.
It's so
Who
good.
hates their body more, Gabe
Oh.
Kidd or Darby Allin?
Maybe that's the source of their rivalry all along. Gabe Kid got pissed off that he went up
Who
to
hates themselves more?
he's like, fuck it, you went up to the mountain and you came down, you motherfucker. God damn, I can't go up the mountain right now. What have I got to do?
Not defend his championship or anything.
Oh no, can't do that. Can't do that.
No, get drugged and carried away in a body bag.
Dragged away. Dragged away by
Right, dragged
a
away.
yeah, dragged away by a truck. Is that what that thing was? Ford truck or something?
Yeah,
Big giant
and
vehicle.
I'm pretty sure it's because he has a match in New Japan where he has to go defend his title. So how are they going to explain that? Because I mean, let's be real. There's the overlap between New Japan and AEW is pretty high.
Yeah.
So how are they going to explain Cape Kid just suddenly reappearing? Like, I wasn't just dragged away in a body bag by Darby Allin.
Maybe he dragged him all the way to the airport.
That's
And then just
actually
like
really logical.
yeah, and then just threw him on the baggage trolley thing, and then they just like shoved him in the plane, and then he just like gets to Japan and he's like, oh yeah, I don't know. At least I'm here.
Well, I guess I'm here.
I'll have to say, like, that is one thing I really appreciated about Malachi is his physical, bringing different like physical ailments from one storyline and one place to another. I really appreciated that part of his character. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Really, really
I'm
cool.
hoping Gabe
Yeah, I
Kid does
like it.
something.
I
And New
love,
Japan
yeah.
referring to it because
I hope so. Yeah, yeah. That would be really good if he could like come out, I don't know, maybe like a bit banged up or something, or you know? Oh,
he
that'd be
crawls out of
good.
a body bag
Yeah,
like he was
yeah,
shipped to
yeah.
New Japan.
It has like the tag on it and shit.
To New Japan from Sickos.
Yeah. Oh, I would love that. I hope so. Oh, I hope they do
I hope so too.
see Gedo. Oh my God.
You,
That would be brilliant.
you know, speaking of crimes, I think we've talked about the biggest crime committed in AEW right now.
Yes. Yes.
And that was Juice Robinson without a beard. Because that was
Okay,
a crime.
so you everyone out there listening to this, you all agree. We know you all agree because everyone heard the collective shriek of trauma when Juice Robinson came out. It was like such a moment of joy of his music hits. Juice is back. Yeah. And then he comes out and it's like, no. Instant trauma. Instant trauma. Who
Yeah.
is that man?
I I said that's not Mr. Tony Storm. I was
Uh-uh.
like, that's not Mr. Tony Storm.
Mm-mm.
Like, unless
Mm-mm.
they're doing some like kinky role playing where he's a stranger she's never met before and they're meeting at this wrestling at All Out, All In for the first time. I was like, that is not Juice. Who's
Ma-
this man with the guns?
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
buy it.
Who is this man with the guns, with Juice Robinson's music, not with Juice Robinson's wrestling outfit, because bless his heart, what was going on there? Um, but oh my God, it really should have tied in with Timeless, like just like a backstage thing, like just coming across him and being like, ooh, and like caressing his like clean shaven,
Yes.
cheeks and being like, ooh, who is this man? You remind me of someone, but just more
Someone.
shaven.
Missed opportunity.
Missed
Missed opportunity. I'm sure
opportunity.
Mina would be okay with it.
Oh, hell
Mina would be
yeah.
okay with it.
Mina is I'm I'm gathering she also has a very like polyamorous open kind of view on
Hmm.
relationships as well, or else
Yes.
I doubt her and Tony would be able to like, keep it going for that much longer because she'd just get jealous or something, and definitely can't
Hmm.
see our world champion ever getting jealous. She's far too confident in herself and far too open as well, I think, with her partners as to, what's going on and very
Yeah.
respectful of boundaries as well.
Hmm.
Definitely. Yeah. But yes, Juice Robinson coming out with no beard, literal child has seen their father for the first time shaved, trauma, crying, running away. No, 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 make it stop. Please make it stop. And I have seen that like the stubble is coming back. So it's like, oh, thank you. I
Yeah.
understand, like, without being, back into like normal kind of like world, like, I understand you wanting to like, mix it up and stuff because he was like clean shaven, or did he have, I think it might have been maybe just some stubble, but in New Japan when he had the dreads, I think he may have had like a little, but he definitely didn't have wild beard the whole time. And like when he shaved his dreads finally, I think it was also maybe after coming back from an injury, there was like commotion when that happened. Like, believe it or not, there is like massive emotional attachment to the hair that has grown on the Juice's body. Who would have thought that every time something happens to it, everyone loses their collective minds?
Um, I'm going to add a letter to Juice Robinson. Please stop traumatizing us too.
Yeah,
We cannot
yeah.
handle it.
I realized that okay, so we realize you are, your own individual human. It's your hair. You can do whatever you want with it. Oh, but and I know
Yeah.
this might ruin perhaps maybe a part of your debut, but could you please at least like give us at least like a heads up? Like a little
A
heads up
warning?
that perhaps a warning, just a warning. That's all we need. Just a little time to kind of ease into it, just like yeah, just sit in it a little bit, and then I think we'll be fine. But stop snapping it on us
Yeah.
because then
You traumatize us, and we're traumatized
yeah,
enough
yeah. We're AEW fans. We're sickos. We're traumatized enough.
all the time.
And we love it, but come on. Please think about the collective trauma.
please, please think about us.
Please, 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 please. All right. That's a lovely little PSA done. Right. After some lightheartedness that we've just gone through. Oh yeah, by the way, everyone else, I would love to hear your Juice traumatized me when he shaped up his beard stories. Please.
Or recreate your reactions. We'd
That
love
would
to see
also
that.
be great. No, that would also be great. I'd love to see them. Yeah, get as creative as you want. But yeah, we please and tag us. We will repost them everywhere because they'll be freaking hilarious.
Everywhere,
But no more laughing.
because I will love it. Yeah. I think it's time to get a little
It's
spicy.
time to get a little. What was that fucking Lois saying from that Family Guy show? The hot for the pepper or something.
I just go with spicy.
But yeah, we'll just go with spicy. Books has something to say. I have just recently caught up on it. And I have things to say. But that will be later. Right now,
Yes, I
Miss
have a lot of things to say.
Miss Books has a lot to say.
So
Let's go over to here.
I'm going to caveat this with, because I know a lot of people have been saying this. I do not think this spot was a copy of what the AEW spot I'm also going to be mentioning. It is a common spot, especially when
Yeah.
wrestlers' real life partners get involved in storylines. This was not a copy. However, it is still fair to compare them because they are similar spots.
Hmm.
So, my issue is Punk made Becky, the man, look weak and silly in the slap little fight she had with him. And then you had Hangman, who made Marina look like an ultimate badass. Like, she was tough as nails. She looked like the man.
Mm,
And then Becky
yeah.
looked like a joke. The
Yeah.
best thing, it's bad when you see TikToks going like, it was 100% attack and zero damage. She is literally called the man because of her toughness.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you made her look like a joke.
Mm.
And I say this because I love Becky Lynch. Like, she is not my favorite horsewoman, but she's definitely top three.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not like character wise, she does have some wrestling quirks that do amuse me as well. But she yeah, like you say, she's mean well, the last time I saw her, she was very strongly as the man because she got a fucking punch to the face and she took it.
Broke her
You
nose.
know, like yeah, yeah. And I saw the clip and I agree with you. In no way is it a potential rivalry to what happened on AEW because that whole thing is completely different. Completely different.
Yeah.
The whole build up to that, the whole everything, that was said, the whole actions and
Hmm.
everything completely different. And yeah,
Oh, yeah. You know,
looking at the lead up to that, like I'm not a fan of his. In fact, I actually like despise the man. But his whole line that he delivered through that promo did perfectly set up like Becky Lynch to come out. Being
hmm
like I'm a man because he was, talking about that. And then yeah, the whole like paintbrush slapping while he's just
yeah.
like staring her down with like this tense jaw and she's just like kind of pushing him and he's just like not really selling anything. I think that is like maybe that
Yes.
is my main issue.
That
I've
was my
just
biggest
kept on it.
issue.
He didn't sell
He just
shit.
stood there. He was
Yeah.
just like, this doesn't hurt. You're just a weak woman. And I get it's
Yeah.
supposed to set up the AJ Lee return, but like,
No.
still, like, Hangman made Marino look dangerous. It
Yeah.
felt real. You felt the drama. You
Yeah.
felt like they were actually gonna like butt heads. And then
Yeah.
it literally just felt like a spot. Like it just was like, all right, this is planned. And given their real life issues, like Becky Lynch, he has talked major shit about Becky Lynch. They have
What?
real life drama. That's like why Seth Rollins does not like him. And you don't let her go a little bit hard? Like,
That's true.
I would
Who
have
gave
actually
the
slapped him
fucking
really hard if I had real life issues. Like,
I would have gone in. Yeah, I would have fucking gone in for sure. It just, yeah, no, yeah, like shoot. But like, yeah, he gave nothing. He sold nothing. Like you say, he really did make her look weak. And the
yeah.
weird little like, the weird little like, like littler kid standing up to like the bigger kid bully of her like pushing her head into his
Hmm.
chest. That made no sense. Um If he'd even done like a move on her, like we were discussing this a little bit before we started recording, and then we were like, oh, wait, hang on, this is actually show. If he'd done like a move on her right there, like, like his knee move thing. What's that thing called?
Yeah. Oh,
To go to sleep or something.
I
Yeah.
don't know Punk's
I
move
just think
set.
of it as no, me neither. I only know it because of Kenta. Because Kenta does it a lot better, and Kenta's a way cooler. Kenta's way cooler. But yeah, he could have done that because her head was down. He could have done a DDT. He could have done a cutter. He could have done a German. He could have done fucking anything, and that would have
He
made
could
her
have
look
retried a buckshot
stronger.
lariat.
He could have retried the buckshot lariat and then fucked up this entire storyline by injuring himself for like the what, fifth time. Not being rude, not shaming, not shaming, just stating
No,
facts.
I mean, Moxley, wait, fragile body.
Yeah, he was totally right. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Your ankles obviously cannot handle that, so don't do that. You'll look
Don't
like an
do it.
well, you've already looked like a fool enough on AEW television. You're trying to build up some other kind of like whatever you're doing over there. Don't attempt it again, sir.
Don't, yes. Even though I
But
would
if
love
you
to see
do,
it.
we will laugh about it. But if we're going to go on the whole like,
I mean,
hey,
even
content,
Logan Paul was
then
able
do
to
it.
do a buckshot.
Oh,
So,
we will not be talking about that man. I refuse to
but
acknowledge that man. That man can go into the fucking
well, I was just saying, at
ocean.
least he can do
Down, down.
the fact that he can do
Nope,
that mood in
nope,
Punk is
nope, nope. We're not giving him
surprising.
nothing.
Same.
Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I don't give a fuck. Oh,
No,
yeah, I
I
hate that
like
man.
literally despise that man. I literally
Yeah,
unfollowed someone the other day because they said they liked him, and I was like, yeah,
yeah,
unfollow block.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to.
Valid.
I can't associate with you.
Very valid. Very, very valid. But yeah, that whole kind of thing from what I saw did not make Becky look good at all. I don't even think it made Punk look good at all. Really,
They
yeah, there
both
really
looked
should have
silly.
been like
They both
they
looked
both look really
like
silly. Yeah, it really, really did.
yeah.
And since everyone is comparing it stupidly to the Hangman Marina spot, um, if you're gonna do that, please still actually go and watch it, and then perhaps maybe watch this Wobbly Wobbly Republic thing again, and then tell us that it
Hmm.
is, you know, a
Yeah.
copy because it, it very clearly
I mean,
is not.
there's definitely yeah, no, it's not a copy, but there are
Mm-mm.
similarities, and the biggest difference is how the women looked coming out of it. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like as someone who loves mixed tag teams too,
Mhm.
one of the best things you can do is to present the woman to look tough and equal
Yes. Yes.
and not weak and
Weak.
pathetic. And
Exactly. So like the thing that like Hangman did, and like I mean he had to think about it, but for one, Marina had done a
a lot.
fuckload, and she goes after like everyone. She does not care. She is tough. Like not only is she
Tough.
like literally bursting out of her skin, like rippling with muscles, but she is incredibly talented, can take like so many hits. And yeah, when Hangman just like physically engaged with her, it was such a level up for intergender wrestling. It was like, yeah, equality right fucking here. Because she literally asked for it, and not in a way that like people have been
Yeah.
like, oh, she asked for it and that's why she got attacked. She she like stood up like this is wrestling. This is like a physical
Yeah.
fucking thing. And she wants to test herself against Hangman. Hangman fucking went, okay, respect. And that didn't
Let's do
make
it.
her
Yeah.
back down either. It did not make her back down. It just made her more fucking terrifying because like she and she went down, but she didn't like that just like build her character even
Yeah.
more. And so like if you go to have an intergender match between her and Hangman's on the other side for like, whatever like matchup, like her Mox Hangman Willow. There you go. Just out of because they're like rivaling and shit. When those
Yeah.
two get into the ring, we don't have to have any of this like, oh no, the men against the men and the women against the women. Because for one, I on like
Hmm.
on the show, on the Don't Call Me Diva show, I've been trying to fucking manifest like a last man standing match between Willow and Mox for so fucking long. So you can have like, so obviously like Willow and Mox, like they can clash, and then Rena and Hangman, they can clash. It doesn't have to be this separate thing. I want that
That would be
match
so
to
good.
happen. And then
That
they
that would
can just
actually
like,
be like
wouldn't that be beautiful? And that would just
it would
open the
be
door
it would be beautiful.
mm, to like more of that stuff to happen.
Yeah.
That'd be good. And that's what the fucking Wobbly Wobbly Republic could do with this, but they obviously don't
Hmm.
want to. And if they're worried about man on woman violence, I think they, I mean, for one, I remember saying I actually felt kind of that kind of made me feel a little bit icky, basically because of the very pathetic, weak slappies and the dark, you know, expression on like punt's punts because I can't say the other word. um, like his like stern as fucking expression on his face and his like little warning and stuff. I did not like that. That was gross. And if this is
No.
building up to like AJ's return, well then what a disgusting way to bring in someone, you know? Like if he'd like
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. If it had just been like more of a one-on-one physical wrestling interaction, it wouldn't have been so icky. But it looked icky, and I feel
Icky.
icky
Yeah.
about it.
I think
And
that's a great way
yeah,
to like describe it. It felt
mm,
icky. Like there was just
yeah,
nothing good came out of it except for I guess
no,
AJ Lee's setup, which
yeah,
even
that
that
could have been
I
done better.
cheap pops don't solve big issues. That's all I'm
No,
gonna say there.
no, I agree. I agree with you. No, I absolutely agree. It's not gonna, yeah, it's not gonna last because isn't that what people have been saying? Like they're going for moments as well. So
Hmm.
if they're just
Yeah,
expecting that to be
they're so focused on moments.
mm, that doesn't last. That won't last.
No, no,
Mm-mm. I don't think this is a good gateway for storyline for AJ to come a bit. Hey,
no,
what
it's
do I
not.
know? I don't even
Do you
watch
know
it.
what
So what the
is a
fuck
good
do I
storyline?
know? Tell me. Tell me, tell me.
The creative geniuses that are also known as the goats of tag team wrestling, the current Young Bucks gimmick.
Ah, yes. Yes, you were so correct.
Great
Give me more.
storytelling.
Give me
All right.
more. Let's discuss this.
So,
This is exciting.
all right. The Young Bucks, also known as, oh God, what have they been called so far? Local Talent,
Yes.
Generation Me, Rod and
Yes.
Todd, Slick
Yes.
Nick and Mr. Instant Replay, which, by the way, I don't know if you can see, that is literally the Young Bucks right there. That is literally them as
Ah, yay!
Generation Me and Slick Nick. And so
That is
that is super
cool.
funny.
I love that.
You know, the Bucks never, I feel like, enough credit for like how they're able to turn their criticisms into gimmicks.
Mm.
You had the people saying like, "Oh, the the they have too much power backstage."
Oh
Like,
yeah.
so we got the EVP gimmick,
Yeah.
and then everyone was like, you see so many people going, "Oh, the Bucks don't have any creativeness anymore. They're just like they're corporate, they're sellouts, they're this and that." So they're like,
Oh,
"Oh,
okay.
hold my
Yeah.
juice. you you want to see us fall from grace?
Yeah.
Here you go. Here is a direct response. Here is us telling you, we know where we came
Mm-hmm.
from. We know we're creative.
Yep. Do
You
you?
think we don't have our indie spark? Let's see how much you remember."
Exactly. I know they're like
They're pulling
testing.
out everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. And now they brought back BTE as well.
Well, we did not get any clips this week, which
No.
rude.
I know.
We made
I know.
we made a promise, but the like Matt and Nick, we had a deal.
I was there for that deal. You did have a deal. Mm.
I I purposely did not wear a Hangman or Kenny Omega shirt last night because I
Mm.
said I can't pick a team to win because I am Team Young Bucks
Yeah.
again, and you disrespected me
Blatantly. After everything.
blatantly.
After everything you promised,
Everything.
though, we are talking about their creative genius here. So perhaps maybe we should just, trust the process. Perhaps maybe there were just
True.
some things
True.
they even wanted to keep a surprise from you. You know,
True.
they were,
Okay. You know,
yeah,
especially because we did get the elite the elite chant last night, which
I
I
love
don't know if
that.
anyone else, but
I love
I teared. I was like, that moment I screamed, I am dog sitting for a friend's dog. Both dogs jumped up and looked at me like I was insane. And I'm like,
that.
you don't understand the importance of this moment.
It's been so long. They
Oh,
go through everything. Yeah, it's so fucked up. Like I don't know where the like disrespect came from, like whether or not it's the fact that they're a tag team and they're doing so well, the fact that they did it on their own, especially like potentially, and then they got so big, but like
mhm.
how can you hate them for that? Like if anything, you got to admire that, you know? Like you really do. And
Yeah.
like you say, they reinvent themselves so many times, which, as we all know, is one of the fundamentals to like prolong your wrestling career. And when they came back
Mhm.
after the after the paper shredding incident, they which I freaking died for, I have to say. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just had another thought that just popped into my head and I'll come back to it. Um, oh no, now that thought has like pushed what I was saying out of my
Yeah, it's
brain.
gone.
So hey, I might as well just say that. But they're like the Young Bucks and the Elite, basically, like encompassing all of
Mhm.
them, and everyone who did things on BTE and all that kind of stuff, and basically kind of AEW in general. That's what like really fueled my like love of delving into like kayfabe world again, and why I wanted
Mhm.
like Don't Call Me Diva to be like in kayfabe world, like actually like in there, like, oh yeah, these are all like real beasts and this is really going on and still that kind of stuff and all like the silly things happening backstage is all very much worth it because it's like so much freaking fun and they do it so well. And those same fucking
So
people
well.
are the same people that go like, oh, they're killing kayfabe, like all that kind of shit. And it's like, how can you say that where they are literally fucking
You
dragged it back from the depths?
yes, like BTE is a love letter to kayfabe.
Mm,
Like they are always on. They are continuing to tell in-ring stories on it. Like
yeah.
if you didn't watch BTE, you didn't see the breadcrumbs of Kenny and Hangman, like reuniting after like they all turned on Kenny and for Hangman
Mm,
to win the world. Like it's such an important part of their storytelling.
mm.
Like, I mean, BTE kind of changed the landscape a little bit. Like,
I
if
think
it
so.
wasn't for BTE, would the Hot Topic deal happen?
No.
I mean,
If
they
we're just
the
going with
fact
like first things that pop into my mind, no, I don't think so.
I mean, the truth is at the end of the day, the Bucks are this they're a merch empire. They got Bullet Club shirts into Hot Topic. The first
Yeah,
non WWE shirts to be into Hot Topic. That's
exactly. And
incredible.
then New Japan as well. It's a
Hmm.
Japanese wrestling company as well. Like that
Hmm.
is like that is like so monumental. The fact that they were able to like organize that deal for that to happen. Like that's
Hmm.
momentous.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, sure, there would not have been an AEW without Cody, but there
Yeah.
would not have even been a spark of AEW if it was not for the Bucks.
Oh, every single one of them.
The
Honestly,
Bucks are
every
the
single
real
one of them.
oh yeah, you know,
Mm.
everyone wants to give the credit to Cody, but it was Cody, the Young Bucks, Kenny,
Why?
Hangman. It was their chemistry.
Yeah. Do people want to give all the credit
that
to
brought
Cody only
us
because he left?
AEW.
Is that why? Because
Oh
I've
yeah, yeah,
because there's no
probably because
reason, there's no
he's the
other reason
biggest
why
name.
anyone should say that. There's literally no other reason why anyone should like just
No, like
pick him out. Because he's yeah, all all of them
yeah,
did it. Every single one of them,
all
including
of
TK.
them.
You know, all of them
Yeah,
came together and
and I
created
and I
AEW.
definitely. Oh yeah, yeah. It's they don't get enough credit, and I forgot to mention, like, I've now been keeping track of every indie spot that they
Ooh.
have mentioned.
Oh, cool. Tell. I would love. Yeah,
So I
please.
mean, like, besides the names,
Mm,
obviously, I think that's a big one.
yeah.
Like, we all know that they're messing around with their indie names. But okay, Mbop was one of their first entrance songs
Hmm.
when they were on the indies,
Yes, it was.
which someone got mad at me and I said that was totally Kenny Omega. They're like, oh, it was their indie song. It's like, yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
Kenny Omega totally did that to mess with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Like in
Yeah. In
kayfabe.
cave,
Like,
we're
let's
talking
be real.
kayfabe here. He's the one that slipped in the tape, you
and
know.
and I didn't realize this, but the gummy bears
Mm.
is a spot to their indie
Yes.
days.
Yes, it is.
Like, that's amazing. And I think
Hmm.
that's one people didn't catch. They just thought it was like this silly little, oh,
Yeah,
what are they gonna
they
give
did.
them?
Yeah.
Like that, it was so good.
Mm.
This whole gimmick is a love letter to their roots,
Yeah.
and I think to the fans that have been supporting them. I
Exactly.
mean, like, they have $20 meet and greets right now. The
Yeah, they
Young Bucks
do.
meet and greets are like 80 each. Like,
Yeah.
let's be real. Like,
Yeah.
they're giving you $20 to meet the both of them. This is basically a love letter to the fans, and
It
I
is.
don't like that they don't get credit for
I don't like it either. I don't like it because I think it's
kind of
absolutely baseless.
no, they turned fan hate and criticism into a gimmick, whether you
Hmm.
like it or not, because that's always been what they've done. They
Hmm.
troll fans. They've made those haters a part of the act.
Yeah.
They've created a style and a brand, whether you want, while you think they might need to change their names to the Young Bucks because they're in their 40s, it's their brand, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
And they've
Fucking
had a vision,
shut
and
up.
it's turned out to be so big and bigger
Massive.
than themselves.
Hmm.
AEW, that is their
Yeah.
vision
Yeah. And it has come together and they have been there the whole fucking
the
time.
whole time.
Hmm.
Until that time
One
they were
thing,
suspended.
yeah, but that needed to happen. Come on. Everyone knew that needed to
Yeah,
happen. I
that
mean, not
needed to
everyone
happen, I
was like,
think.
yeah, like not everyone was like following Mox's ideas, but on that one, we all agreed. Oh yeah, no, that had to happen. They needed to just simmer
Yeah.
down, settle a bit.
Hmm.
I mean, perhaps maybe taking them all the way down to Jobbers is a bit far, but it's fucking
A little
hilarious.
disrespectful.
So,
So
so yay,
good. So good.
so
So good.
fucking good.
It's just
I love
it's
it.
so funny to me that they're getting treated like jobbers, and now Don Callis respects them.
I know, right?
Like,
He's all like, oh, the fucking the talent in these young bucks. On another note, I
it's
also love.
it was
Oh, sorry, no, carry on.
oh, I was gonna say the whole comment he made was maybe it wasn't Kenny that was the maybe like his because obviously like the Young Bucks are why Don Callis and Kenny split. And whatever comment he made, it like so maybe it was Kenny the whole time. It's not the
Yeah,
Young Bucks my issues.
yeah.
I was just dying. He hates Kenny Omega
So
so
much.
much
So,
in
yeah,
K-pop.
yeah, yeah. He fucking hates him, and I love it. I love it so much.
So good.
With the
Except when
with
you
like,
make him leave in a stretcher.
yeah, Don, you've really got to stop doing that. Come on, we've really got to simmer down on that one, buddy.
Gotta censor
Plus, I
myself again.
mean, that's raking up some bills. There we go. If you need another reason,
Hmm.
yeah, a budget.
Yeah.
You know,
Budget.
your
But
stretcher
Kenny is
budget is
still an
going up.
EVP. So I guess
Oh,
budgets are
okay.
okay. High
Corporate.
budgets are okay for Kenny.
Okay.
Like
Corporate stretches. he's, he's got that corporate corporate hospital that you can just go to.
He has
He's
a
like, eh,
corporate card.
yeah, yeah. He's like, just put it on the tab.
Put it on my corporate card.
But yeah, with the gummies, right? Because I was like, this is fucking familiar. And I had a little Google and I was like, oh yeah, this match. And it was like, yeah, and it was like literally the same thing. Like Nick like gets the thing and he's been like they've been screwed over again and they like dump it out on the mat and it's like just all gummy bears and he's like, what the fuck? But I like mentioned that in like reply to, Mr. Five Dumb about his like opinion. Why he's having an opinion on this, I do not know because he even said in his opinion that he never even watched it. So that should have been the end of it and he should have moved on to something that he does watch. Um he was good. They sold the gummy bears, rah, rah. And it's like, well, yeah, you dumb fuck. If you knew anything about their history, you would know that this is a callback to what this happened back here on this goddamn indie show. Ha ha ha. Back to when they were using Mbop as well. He. It's fucking funny. It's fucking layered. And if you can't see that because you don't watch it, shut up. 5 times. Shut up. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Okay? Respect.
I mean,
What?
these are the same people who say AEW can't tell stories.
They
So
don't watch it. They haven't watched a moment in their lives. And if they've watched like one half an hour with already a salty frame of mind. And they're like, no fucking thanks. And it's like, you don't know anything. You don't know a damn thing. Oh my God. It's like me like trying to fix a fucking elevator, And being like, it's broken.
yeah, something I would not
It can never
do.
be fixed. Right? Can never be fixed. My opinion,
Never.
never be fixed. I've
It's
ridden
broken.
on
Goodbye.
like elevators
Take the
multiple
stairs.
times. Yeah. Never be fixed. Never ever. Always stairs now. You know? And acting like that's an official fucking opinion on something. And then you got the experts going like, well, we can just like come in and just do a little whoop whoop and you'll be back up and down. No, no, no. Nope. Stairs
Nope.
forever now. Stairs forever.
Ever.
So dumb. Forever. Fucking idiots.
Oh. But you know
All
what?
right.
That's what makes the Bucks great
It is.
because they feed off of these idiots and it brings us hours of entertainment. So good job, Bucks.
Brava.
Appreciate
Brava.
you.
You did
Now bring me back
well.
BTE.
Yeah. Fucking get recording, motherfucker. I know we were going to like talk about something else, but this has just popped in to my head because of thinking about BTE and getting to like recording and stuff. Instantly, like them being in airports all the time, because they're traveling and stuff. You probably know where I'm going to like sidestep
Yes.
into because we
Yes, I
briefly
do.
we briefly conversed and this was a hot topic on your mind and I was like, oh yes, and I think it's very pertinent to what like we've just been talking about as well, and it's also very close to like us being women and such and all
Women.
female orientating people that have to deal with this, especially, when they're of certain famousness and of certain shipness. I don't know. Is that still the term? I'm assuming she has like a lot of like those kind of fans that are a bit like,
Oh,
I'd
okay. Yeah.
rather if you didn't,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
What do they call
Yeah.
those people? Do they still call those like stands or something? But yeah.
Stands.
Yes.
Yes.
So, yeah, do
Yes.
you want to start us off with some thoughts?
Yeah. Yes. I think as a collective whole, I'm not going to say some wrestling fans. I'm just going to say all wrestling fans. We
Yeah.
need to
Yeah.
respect wrestlers' boundaries. Crowding them up against a car so they no longer feel safe
Mm.
is not okay, especially one that's the size of Rhea Ripley and could probably kick your ass, but won't because she doesn't want to get charged with assault, even
No.
though what you're doing is harassment.
Mm-hmm. And that is a crime.
Yeah, it is. It's a crime. Like,
Mm.
wrestling fans are forgetting that wrestlers are humans. And
Mm.
yeah, you know what? They're celebrities, but they're also not the type of celebrities that are going to have security and all those other things because they're not,
No.
I guess, that level.
Nah. Nah, they're
And you
not.
have to respect them. Showing up to
Mm.
their hotels, stalking them, like,
Mm.
respect their boundaries. Like, you can clearly tell when someone wants to be spoken
You
to. Like,
can.
it was also Sheamus too, who got like super
Did
crowded
he?
in like Paris, and it was like even for him it was probably
Oh,
scary.
it would have
Yeah,
been, yeah,
I
having a
just saw that
mob
video.
around
He was
you.
like super like respect these people. Like
Please.
there are plenty of times to meet them. Go hang out outside of the arena
Yeah.
before show as they're walking in the
Yeah.
back. So there is staff there to help them.
Exactly. Exactly. And
Like
it's at the
there's been one too many.
appropriate place.
Yeah, it's there's been one too many incidents lately where we have had to go online and say,
Mm.
respect my boundaries, respect my
Yeah.
personal space, respect my home, respect me. And it's,
Yeah.
God, it's 9 times out of 10, it's a woman saying it. Like,
Yes.
I
Yes,
hate to
of
break it
course.
to you. Like,
Mm.
I may joke that Kenny is my husband and Tony Khan is my lover, but I have boundaries.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Real life, there are boundaries.
like I'm not gonna go in real life, I have boundaries,
Yes.
and I'm not going to go up to Kenny Omega and say, "By the way, you're my husband,
No.
so you're mine now."
You may have heard of me.
No, because it's not true. It's a joke.
Yes. Yes.
I know I'm on your watch list.
And we're going to respect that.
We're going to
But see,
respect
even that's
this.
being silly. You know, it's just all it's all fun and games being silly about it. And you can really admire someone and all of that kind of bajumbas. You can even be like attracted to someone because
Hmm.
attraction just kind of happens, right? But these people are different people. You don't know them. You never will know
Hmm.
them. What you are
No,
attracted to also is the character that you have seen. So you really need to like separate the fact that you are attracted to the character, not the actual human being that is
yeah,
behind that, because you can't act that way. Well, let's be real. If Rhea Ripley was walking around being Rhea Ripley you see on the show, none of y'all would have done that. Y'all would have been
no,
too afraid, and she would have staunched you
right.
out. You know, she would have behaved appropriately, and you would have been like, "Yo, boundaries." You know, but you attacked her and under the guise of you knowing her as, and this also goes off to all the wrestlers now. We'll just spurt this out, like this is
All the
like all
wrestlers, yeah.
wrestlers, airports, all that kind of shit. You're swarming the real life human that's just like doing their day. You're not swerving the superstar or the pro
Yeah,
wrestler or anything. Yeah, you're swarming an actual human, and that's disgusting. Disgusting. Disgusting.
it's horrifying.
It
I
really is.
literally don't know how they handle it because I would have ended up punching someone.
Oh, I would have snapped. Yeah, I would have
And not a
absolutely
K-pop punch
snapped.
either. A real
Uh-uh.
punch.
Yeah, there would have been elbows. Yeah, everything. You know, that I wouldn't have let that flown because my whole like
Hmm.
trauma, shit would have kicked in. And
No.
that is also another thing,
Yeah,
people,
there's
for your safety, you don't know who you're going to trigger. And you don't know how they're going to react when they trigger.
yes.
So try not to trigger people with that kind of like mob, because you don't know what anyone's like had to deal with. They could have had a really, really bad experience
No.
in crowds and stuff. You might get whacked in the
Crowds are
face.
scary. Crowds are dangerous. And
They are
I just think
scary.
it's important to remember you may know Rhea the wrestler, you don't know Demi
Yeah.
the person.
No, you have
They're
no
two separate
idea.
they're two separate people.
Mm,
And there's a time and place to meet Rhea,
yeah. There's no time and
and
place.
you're not entitled to Demi.
No, you're not in perfect, perfect way to lay it out. You're not entitled to Demi. If she wants to interact with you, that's on her. But you're not entitled to meet Demi, and you got to
Yes.
pay to meet Rhea, or you're lucky on the
Yes.
outside. Okay. Don't
Hmm.
try and yeah, don't try and like weasel some sort of like back alley into it. And those motherfuckers that do the whole like, I mean, pardon me. You've also got to think about this as well. If you are a obsessed fan who's only thinking about yourself in this moment. With that particular video too, I saw a mother like awkwardly push like her young child towards her as well. And he was like looking back like in the crowd, and I'm like, oh man, don't fucking push the child into that. Um, but like these people, especially the wobbly republics, and I'd say a lot of AE dubs as well, they have to also deal with these assholes in the airports that just want millions and millions and millions of their signatures on their stuff so they can sell it.
Yeah. Sell it.
So they already have to put up with those kind of people after traveling. And then there's you. So if you've ever had like a bad experience with someone, maybe maybe think about your timing. And yeah, it most definitely was you. Most definitely. Yeah.
Oh
No.
God. And who was
Good.
the person that said something that was like, oh well, Rhea should be used to it? Like
Ugh.
someone made like an offhanded comment that
Like
like, oh well, like this
someone?
happens to everyone. Oh no, yeah, it was I forgot who it was, but someone said like, oh well, this happens to everyone, like every wrestler. Um, I don't care if it happens to every wrestler. It should not be happening to anyone.
No, because it's harassment. That's just like saying
It's
like, oh,
literally
every it's
harassment.
literally harassment. That's like saying like back in the 80s, oh, every every secretary gets sexually harassed. You just got to put up, it happens to everybody. And that being okay. And it's like you, that statement doesn't make it okay. That makes it something that you need to address. That
Yeah,
means we have a problem. Just saying something happens all the time does not instantly mean that, oh, so if something's the norm, no matter if it's bad or harassment or illegal or anything, it's okay because it's become the norm. Because if that's the way society is being
yeah,
run, you and me, I
not
think we've
okay.
got a, yeah, nah, we're not good.
It's got to be so scary for them. Like I
Yeah.
feel like my heart breaks every time I hear a story like this because like
Yeah.
the problem is every woman has a story,
Mm,
and it seems to be getting worse right now, especially amongst fans. Like they're just like,
yeah.
you're not entitled to these people. Like I
No.
know you're spending a shit ton of money for tickets. That doesn't give you the right to harass the wrestlers. They don't set those
No, it
prices.
doesn't. They don't set the
You're not
prices.
owed them because you're paying
Uh-uh.
for it.
No, I'm pretty sure if they even had a choice on how much signing prices were, um, I don't know how much they are, but perhaps maybe I could kind of imagine that the Wubblies would be quite high. Um, just
Yeah.
kind of like on what everything else is
Especially
going
at some of
on.
the like actual like
Events like yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah. I
don't take
looked
that
up I
out on
think
the real
WrestleMania
person.
last year. Yeah. Just be respectful.
Yeah.
It's so important. Like just be respectful to everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. Like fully, 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 fully.
Hmm.
Just leave people alone. It's cool to see someone that you
Yeah.
love or like know out there, but like read the room, you know. Just read the room.
Read the
Just give them
room.
a bit of
Pay
respect.
attention.
Yeah, yeah. And do you really
Yeah.
want to be that person that that they had, do you really want to be that person that's now in the person that you love's mind of being like an annoying shithead fan?
A creep?
Like, come on.
No.
Do you really
It's
want that?
it's why I said if I ever saw Kenny Omega out, I would never actually go up to him because I don't
Mm-mm,
one, I just fangirl too hard and I don't want to be that
mm-mm,
person. Like,
mm-mm,
unless I know I
no.
could be cool and collective, I'm not
Mm-mm,
going up to him.
mm-mm, no. I have already
And
done
I'm just saying,
something
like, I'd be like an
insanely
excited
stupid.
little squeaky schoolgirl. Like,
Mhm. Yep.
oh,
I learned I met like I met the
you
lead
you
singer
might
of
need to start.
I met the lead singer of a band that I really love like years and years and years and years and years ago. And I made such an embarrassing fool of myself. It literally lives rent free in my head, and I'm still trying to like mentally like not like beat myself up about that.
Erase it.
It's just like really put it in context of like they have forgotten
Yeah,
completely about
yeah.
but I'm like, I was so annoying.
I think about all my time at Warped Tour and every time I met a band and I'd be like bright red because I mean you're also out in the heat, so like you're just hot,
That is
and I'm
true.
like, yeah, no, they don't remember you.
No,
They don't remember you.
no,
It's okay.
no, they don't.
Stop thinking about it.
They don't. They don't. But I had a wonderful
They
experience with
don't.
another like couple of musicians that I just walked past them while they were like in town, like playing and stuff. And what past because the like especially one of them was in like my ultimate band when I was a teen. So this was like massive, like walking past them and shit, right? And it was just like keep walking.
What's
It's like
up?
and then walking. Then like we went and they were like all that kind of stuff. And it was like, yeah, kept walking. It was like
Those are the interactions you want because it's like it's so cool. It's like I'm acknowledging that I know who you are, but like
yes,
I'm not gonna be crazy,
I'm not
even though I want
encroaching.
to be
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah. Afterwards, yeah, you don't need this going up to you and go, oh my God, 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 I love you, I love you. Oh, yes, I love you. Photo, they've just like woken up. It's like, shove. I always find that funny, eh? When like people are just like, da, 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 like with wrestlers and stuff, and they're like, da, 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 just like walking around, and someone's like, and you're like, no. Like, who does that? Keep your phones to yourself, people. Even those like secret like
Crazy
recordings, eh?
people. Yes.
When people do like, you're fucking dodgy,
Even then, I feel
dodgy
like it would be
motherfuckers.
so obvious if I was like,
It's such a dodgy like vibe that you sit across the room. Oh
mhm.
yeah. Oh no. I love that. Wonder PSA to
It's funny. Yes. Well, it's funny because like when I went to the show in Asheville,
mm.
Adam Copeland said like if you ever see me out in Asheville, just come up to me. Hey, Cope, let's have a coffee. And I'm like, I could still. He gave us permission.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I truly think he gave us permission, and I still could never do it. Like I'd
Uh-uh.
be like, oh God, it's his time away from work. Does he really want to talk to this crazy girl
Yeah.
that just wants to talk about wrestling and
Yeah. He's probably already had, like 5 people come up to him
like
already. He could be late.
him that day? Like
Yeah, yeah. He could be in the middle of a
doesn't
really
want to talk
important
to
thought.
me.
Yeah, who am I?
Yeah, like who am I? I'm no one.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, oh, I'll just remember this and just be like, and then you go online and then you're like, oh my God, I saw the. I left him alone, but I saw the. And you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Exactly. And then you're
So
a good fan.
if I did see Cope in Asheville, I'd go, "What's up, Cope?" And then I just keep strolling.
Yeah,
Like I would just be so nonchalant about it, and then like
yeah.
then he'll probably hear me screaming. like from a mile away.
Oh, hell yeah. And hopefully he'll crack up.
But see, I will be respectful.
Exactly. It's like behind his back. We've already acknowledged, and then like afterwards, you're like, oh my fucking God, namaste. And then you just run away.
Yeah. Not Dash. Out of Asheville so quickly.
I know, right? You're like, fuck, I could only hold it in for so long. And then like all your embarrassment comes out and you're like,
No,
he literally walked like 5 spaces behind me. He heard all of that. I need to go die.
he heard it. And then he hears me driving out of Asheville. In this day,
Yeah.
I see clearly. He hears it blasting from my car.
You're like revving the engine going, no. He just like stands there and he goes, there she goes.
There's that girl. She should have asked me for a coffee.
Now that's a girl I would have liked to have had a coffee with. Beth, what do you think?
Coffee with.
Yeah.
See, you can be respectful.
You can. It's very easy.
Without mobbing
someone. Exactly. Shall we end the show on that wonderful collective PSA of you can be respectful, you don't need to mob. Mobbing leads to danger.
Yes.
Please don't do that.
Mobbing is bad.
Mobbing is very bad. Even if it's a one-person mob.
Well, I think we have but I think we have another PSA.
Oh, yes.
Well, or learning.
Yes.
Learning.
Oh, yes.
Learning for our dear listeners.
I'd forgotten about this. We got so into the talking about Edge. I was like, no, yes. Okay, we here at the Madness of the Books and Bex show, we have decided to do you all the personal favor of running down the Mercedes Monet's belts for you all, because we do know it's a lot to keep up with. And our wonderful books has done a lot of little research of the back, and so have I. And we're going to combine our knowledge for the Mercedes title belt rundown. Alrighty. We even have a theme.
I like that little jingle. That was fun.
Thank you very much.
Good job.
And thank you.
Mercedes would approve.
I know she would, right? She would. I thought we could just, sing this to
she
her.
Would.
Like,
she would. She likes a good little jingle and dance,
She does, exactly. And you can definitely dance to that. The Mercedes title belt rundown. Even get jazz hands in there. And because she recently just defended it, and it's her longest one that she's had, apart from the did she get Strong and Rev Pro and then get TBS?
No, she had
TBS
Strong.
First. So yes, so just said Strong and TBS
because it was belt for belt. It was like belt for belt.
That's right. That's right. So it's one of her longest reigns.
Because she became 4 belts Monet.
Yes. Good old 4 belts Monet. And we know this is a technicality. We do know this is a technicality because 2 of them are actually united into one. And so this is the one that we are going to start off with right now.
Yes.
Take us away.
The Rev Pro Undisputed Women's Championship, which Mercedes did win from Mina at the New Japan Wrestle Dynasty this year, which was, if you have not watched that match, go and watch it.
Please
that was
good,
incredible match. Their chemistry together was so good, and then you can tell within that match that it was a dream moment for both of them to headline the Tokyo Dome.
Yes,
because they were on the marketing. That was a huge moment. Yeah, that was a huge moment for the 2 of them, and incredible match. I decided to do a little lineage history going into the Rev Pro Championship, which it's crazy to me that a lot of these companies got women's championships
Mm,
much
hmm.
later. Like New Japan's women's division is still relatively new,
Very new.
and the Rev Pro Women's Championship debuted in 2018. Like that's extremely new. Like
Oh yeah.
seven, like that's when I started watching wrestling. So like that's
Mhm.
crazy.
Oh, it's the same age as
And
your wrestling
you're
lineage.
not. I know that's so funny. Oh, this one's gonna hold a special place in my heart now.
All right,
um,
you have a little
yeah, you're
connection.
so your first. Yeah, the Rev Pro Championship has been held by some incredible women, which
Oh
is like
yeah.
just adds to like Mercedes holding it. So Ginny
Mm.
was your first champion who defeated Deanna Perrazzo, which is
Yeah.
like again like amazing.
Yes.
Other champions have include your two-time champion Jamie Hayter,
Bam, 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 bam,
Alex
bam.
Windsor,
Windsor.
and Mina
I don't have one
Shirakawa.
for her.
Windsor.
Titty shimmy Samina.
Um, however, and you can't
Nah,
really see my.
nah.
Okay.
It's in spirit.
So fun fact, in 2019, Rev Pro merged with Southside
Hmm.
Wrestling. And it unified their Queen of the Southside Championship with the Rev Pros women, forming the undisputed women's championship, which is now
Undisputed British
so
Women's
technically,
Championship.
yes, it is one championship, yes. But it technically lineage wise is two
Yeah.
championships.
Yeah.
Um, those champions have an insane history.
Hell
You
yeah.
have Kylie Lee Ray, or a member of the her service, Alba Frey, um, Nixon Newell. Tony
Hmm.
Storm competed for it. However, she lost to
Mm.
Jade, or also known as Mia uh,
Mia.
Yim. And Alex Windsor was your first undisputed women's championship champion.
Windsor.
So, I
There
mean,
she.
that really, I feel like, also plays into their rivalry right now, which is
Yes.
so
No, it
crazy.
does.
Like,
And because they've been
kind of like the same with Mina. Like,
yes, carry on.
I was just gonna say it's same with Mina.
So, no. I was gonna, yeah, like absolutely agree with you on that. Like I've been loving that all these storylines from these championships are leading into these rivalries for this championship. It's not just like coming out of nothing. There's like actual like lineage there, and it's being used in these storylines, which
Yeah,
enhances eyes onto the promotions, which enhances eyes onto the wrestlers of that promotion, especially the women who are facing
hmm
Mercedes for all these like belts and stuff. Like they are amazing. Like there are some
yeah,
top talent women out there and they shine. She doesn't squash them. I'm beating the microphone. I'm so excited. She doesn't squash them.
mm-mm.
She actually has like real matches, like real matches for these titles. It's not just like I'm coming in, I'm the TBS champion from AEW. I've got all these other titles. I'm Mercedes Moné. You know who I am. I was Sasha Belts. Sasha Belts. She was Sasha Belts. Like she's not coming in with any of that in her matches. Like it's in her character, of course, but in her actual
Yeah.
matches, it's not coming across. That's all I'd say.
No, she, and when you hear what these wrestlers have to say, they are so excited to go up against her.
Yeah, they
Like a
really
lot of
are.
them, this is a dream match for them. They were Sasha
Yeah.
Banks fans growing up, and now they get to compete against her, and it's huge. And you can have an issue with a belt collector gimmick, but you can't have an issue with someone taking time out of their lives to go continuously support smaller promotions and up and coming wrestlers and bring eyes to these products. Like you don't have to like RevPro has said they have seen an increase in subscriptions since she's become
Mm-hmm.
champion. They have more
They
eyes
have.
on them, and that's
Mm-hmm.
amazing for these
It's brilliant.
promotions. Like,
It's absolutely brilliant. Because then, then they could be added to like Forbidden Door as well. Like it just opens up
mhm,
all those doors to these different promotions, which then could also open the door for like the men's division as well. Like one of these women could
mhm,
come through to like challenge Mercedes for like one of their promotions belts that she has. They could bring someone else with them, as like their backup if they have it or anything, and then
yeah,
like wiggly wiggly
mhm,
whoa, like right in there. But yeah, all of these, the South Side, and the Rev Pro, like their lineage of these belts combined into like this now like belt that's building its own lineage, but has already come from two roots of very, very strong lineage of champions.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like whoever beats Mercedes for the RevPro now is going to be on another level.
Oh, instant star, instant worldwide name as
Mhm,
well. And
yeah,
you can't put a price on, as someone who is like in the industry of being a wrestler, especially someone who is, I mean, even if someone was in like the big places, right? Like you can't put a number on having all of a sudden everyone who loves wrestling, and maybe even people who even don't watch wrestling, will now come across you and will now know your name and will know your promotion and such and
mhm,
so forth. Once again, open up doors to these promotions. It's doing nothing but good. And I see so many like wasters like making these like comments about how it's like degrading them, and it's just like, are you even like having a logical thought in your mind, or are you just like, oh, this is a negative thing I can say, so I'll just say it because everyone else is saying this negative thing about her,
mhm,
so I will say this negative thing about her too because that's the common denominator. And it's like, well, just because a whole lot of people are saying it does not mean that it's actually the right thing. They're just all wrong. It's just a bunch of wrong people.
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
the majority
You're
of
you're all
wrong
repeating like the little
that's come
yeah,
from,
they're all parroting like this crazy conspiracy theory instead of looking at
yeah,
facts.
yeah. And
And
they don't want to look at facts for whatever reason. I don't know. It's probably a hell of a lot more entertaining for them to have someone to shit on. Um, at the same time,
yeah.
it's like also like goes back to our other topic of like she's a human being. But like I think when it comes to Mercedes Moné, and this is really annoying, but I think it's like way too far for that. I don't think we could
Yeah.
PSA, our way into like helping Mercedes in any
No.
way. I don't think,
No.
unfortunately.
I mean, the girl
Um,
has 6.2 million followers on Instagram.
I couldn't even
That's how
fathom
many
that.
eyes she's bringing to these smaller promotions.
Right?
Like,
Right. It's doing nothing but good. And then when you add in the fact that they're having amazing matches, like the recent match she had for the Rev Pro, like we discussed it briefly on Don't Call Me Diva, and in the next episode I'm gonna get like actually like go into that because that was one of the most amazing like women's matches that has even been put on this year.
mhm,
You know? There is so much talent
yeah,
in these belts, and I love it so much. So yeah, just by the way,
yeah.
the if
I
you
mean,
need a
like,
visual thing, the South Side belt is the dark, the whole black one with the gray. It does say South Side on it, pretty
mhm,
obviously, and the Rev Pro
yeah,
one is the black leather with the silver plate, and I think it's written in like yellow or something. But yeah, so those are those two belts that have been united to become the
yeah,
undisputed British Women's World Championship.
yeah. And
Yeah.
when you look at the Rev Pros, like Instagram,
Mm,
their best
mm.
posts are ones that feature Mercedes.
Of
She is
course.
doing so much for that, like, that promotion. And I think she deserves the credit for what she's doing. Like, you don't have to like a belt collector gimmick, but respect the
No.
fact that she is literally promoting small promotions and lifting up their wrestlers.
Mm-hmm. 100% lifting up the
Like,
wrestlers. I wouldn't even fathom what she does in her free time there. Like, I doubt she's like going and like sightseeing or anything. I wouldn't be surprised if Mercedes gets there, gets to these promotions and starts like training with like, the other wrestlers
mhm.
there or something, like get yourself ready for the
Oh
match
yeah,
and stuff.
I've seen posts from like training facilities in Europe
Yeah.
when
And she's
like
been
with
in there.
Mercedes showing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's insane. What wrestler at her caliber, at her star level, does that?
Right? Right? Like people like have compared her to that once again the Cunthogan. He would never do that. He's never ever 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 ever
Never.
ever 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 would have done
Ever.
that. Never, 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 never.
He
Wouldn't have
doesn't.
even like considered it
No,
in
putting
his own
someone over
little
was not in
stupid
his
brain.
vocabulary.
Not in his vocabulary at all. And in every single match, she puts her opponent over. You cannot argue against that because it's the
No,
truth. It's
it's
the
true.
absolute
Every
truth.
every time you hear like, oh, this was so and so's best match, and it was against Mercedes. So at what point,
Yeah,
like the Bucks, do you realize that the common denominator is
exactly.
Mercedes?
Exactly. Exactly. We're spitting facts here, people. Like, not only
Like
do you get madness, but you get the truth.
truth.
Yeah.
You may not like it, but
Oh,
it's the
no.
truth.
Exactly. That's up to you. What you do with the truth is your own,
Yeah,
but we will always stand by it.
tell you the truth.
Always. Oh, yeah.
Just like I will tell you, she defends these belts. So
Yep.
trolls, you can say she doesn't, but she's there.
Mm-hmm.
They're happy. Like
Mm-hmm.
all these promotions have come out and said, "We're so happy we put it on Mercedes."
Exactly.
Like
Exactly. Like, who
if
knew
I was
about
an indie
prime?
promotion, I'd be putting it on Mercedes.
Right. It's like
Like,
with that primetime pay-per-view that like happened, right? And then like the Bestia wrestling promotion in Italy were like who were like, working deals with the Polish company. They were like, "Oh, bro, what? You got Mercedes over there. You giving her a title. Yo, you want to like just like put ours in there too, you know? Just slide
yeah,
just
like
slide ours in there as
give her
well,
get another one
And now we know
because
fucking Bestia wrestling company in Italy. Right.
yeah, like who would have known that? Like
Who would have known? I had no idea. And the
neither did
Polish,
I.
I
I
had
mean,
no idea about the Polish place in DW in Scotland. They were just there, so she puts over a fucking local, place, right? Yeah, she gets the belt, but like that's the
she's
point.
that's the point. The point is for her to literally bring eyes to these promotions, and if they have the money, you
Yeah.
know what? I'm sure she's also taking discounts. Like she's definitely not getting paid what she's being paid for at AEW or other
Oh,
like
I
what she
doubt.
would get paid
Yeah.
for appearing at like bigger promotions,
Yeah.
but she's willing to do this and like yeah, okay, she's getting paid, but like she doesn't have to take the time out of
No,
her life. She's in a very happy relationship with a lawyer beast
I
man
know, right? With a
and she is
very
still
wholesome
taking
beast
time
man.
away to go and defend these belts and show up to these promotions. Like
Exactly. She doesn't need to do this. She's doing it for them. She's
no,
doing
she
it for
doesn't.
you
She
to make your wrestling
yeah,
better.
she's doing it because she yes, she's doing this because she genuinely cares about wrestling.
Hmm.
And that is something so special and not something you see wrestlers of her like of her standing like
No.
she is one of like people aren't going to like this. She is the top women's wrestler.
Yeah.
Like she is someone who everyone knows. She's basically a household name at this point.
Yeah.
Like everyone knows Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Like
Absolutely, they do. Yeah. Absolutely. Put respect on her name. You're not going to,
put respect on her.
but
Yeah,
like
you're not going to.
it just
But
shows you're just telling on yourself, really. And I'm
yeah.
all about that. I'm not about censorship. I want people to say whatever comes out of their mouths
Yeah,
that they
say what you
think
want.
because then you know who they are and you know who to block. So, yeah, be
Yeah.
real vocal. Be real
Yeah,
vocal.
let me know who you are so
Yeah.
I can just block you now. But
Yeah.
it's not going to stop us from educating you on
No.
what she's doing for
No.
these promotions because
No.
It's
It is.
incredible.
It is incredible. We have a mission. It's a bit of a life goal mission doing this, not sugarcoat it, But you will thank us for it in the future, Just
Yeah, you will.
remember. Just remember who told you.
I did explain this to some. It's funny. I did explain this to someone on TikTok today because she was like, I don't really get the. She's a new fan to AEW, so she took notes while watching
Oh,
Dynamite last night, which I thought was so
nice.
incredibly cute. It's like sweet, and she's like, I have a
Oh,
whole
that's
bunch of
so sweet.
questions, and I was like there were like like TikTok only lets you post like a certain amount of characters. I had 4 paragraphs. And one of them was like, I don't really understand like the belt gimmick with Mercedes. And I was like,
Mm,
I mean, basically what she's doing is she's going to indie promotions and like helping promote them. And she's
mm.
like, oh my God, I had no idea. That's incredible.
Yeah,
Like, oh, like, yes, it is incredible.
it is. Yeah, you see it for what it is, and you see those belts all the
Yeah.
time. They're always on
Hmm.
TV. Yeah. And
Hmm.
if I was the promoter of that, I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
There's my belt.
when you really think about it, like that is one of the few times like these smaller promotions belts are on TV. Chris Statlander is
Yeah.
Eva's champion.
Yeah.
She's like her
Although
belt's not on TV.
Marina is Deny champion and we don't see those. I really actually want to know
Yeah.
why we don't see those, to be honest. I want to know what
That's a great it's a good question. I
the
think we should.
realness. Yeah, we'll look into that. Our two heads will look
Yeah.
into that and
I
maybe by next week
I
we'll have some sort of answers.
will have some answer because it's weird because like
Yeah.
CMLL like MJF is showing the CMLL championship. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, he is.
I wonder if it's just like a preference like for the wrestlers. I can't
That,
see Tony, who's allowing Mercedes to come out to 9 belts on her, saying no
yeah,
because he's obviously helping support. Like I mean, like Eve Wrestling 2 has so many AEW women on it. I don't see him saying
exactly.
no, you can't have this belt. So I'm wondering if it's a personal preference.
I'm really curious about it because it is so against what else is going on. So yeah, I would like to see what's
Yeah.
going on with that too. All right, we'll look into that because we all want to know.
Yes. For next week.
But
Part of our
next,
Mercedes Monet belt collector
yeah,
education.
exactly. Part of the masterclass. All
Oh,
right,
I am sorry.
that's all right. You're allowed. It signals that it is time for us to depart.
Yes. My
The
hay
body is
fever is fevering.
The hay fever is fevering, just like Mother Wayne is always mothering. The hay fever
Mothering.
is always fevering. All right. So, shall we skedoodle away from this madness
We
into
should.
our real
Are we gonna
lives?
oh,
We're
we're
gonna
gonna our mythical
our mystical ending.
mythical
Okay. Goodbye, everyone. I hope you have
goodbye everyone.
enjoyed. I hope you have enjoyed this episode
I
of
hope
Books
you've
and
enjoyed
Bex
your time in the
show.
chaotic world of books and bags.
We will see you next time. And with that, bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.